Following vlog is brought to you by Zubat. Fucking Zubats. It actually took me a while to get this Zubat to hang just like this because its wings here are like floppy. They like, so like I had to get it just right. I haven't moved it. He's kind of moving a little bit, but the Zubat. Anyway, hey guys, I'm Polo Keenan here, and I posted on Twitter today. Today is the, what is it today? I gotta get my phone out and look. Today the 1st of September? No, it's August 31st. I was close. One day off. Friday. Anyway, and I have here my Chronicles of Narnia set. Now, this is really cool art, by the way. I don't know what book this is for. I'll find out in a second. Here's the back side. I'm going to turn that light out. I have this light on up here. Let me just turn it out. Maybe that'll... no, I want the light on. I'll just move the books so they're not under the light. Anyway, so see, here's the... There we go. But anyway, so I got all the books right here, so you can see. So we have The Magician's Nephew, Lion Witch, Horse Boy, Prince Caspian, Voyage of the Dawn Treader, The Silver Chair, and The Last Battle. I've never read any of these, but let's go ahead and take them out. There we go. Ooh, wow. Oh, that's cool cover art. Okay, well, let's lay them flat. I guess we're going to go backwards. Let's go the right way. So let's go ahead and flip these over. Alright, so first we have The Magician's Nephew. That's pretty cool art. It's a boy in a tree. It's kind of cool. It's green. Alright, now let's see. What do we have next? This is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I believe that's Thomas, if I remember right. I saw the movie, but I believe that's Thomas. Alright, next we have The Horse and His Boy. That sounds interesting. There's a bridge and there's like a city in the background. That sounds pretty neat. Alright, next we have Prince Caspian. Okay, so that's what that back box art is. It's this one, Prince Caspian. There's a guy and a kid. There's a tower. Oh, excuse me. The Voyage of the Dawn Treader. That sounds cool. It's like, it's got like snow or something on the lake. Alright, let's see what else we have. The Silver Chair. Ooh. Alright, he doesn't look too happy with this chair, so I don't know. It's an interesting name for a book, so I wonder what that's going to be. I'm feeling the edge here. It's kind of sharp. Feels like it's been beat a little. And finally, The Last Battle. This edge too is really, really sharp. It's a unicorn with a blood and a penis. See that right there? It's a little penis. Unicorn's got a penis. Okay. Well, I'm actually going to stack these in reverse order so that when I put them back in the box, even though they're going to be this way, they'll look right. Anyway, but the reason I want to do this video is because all these are regular. I checked to see how long each one is, and like you can see that the print's not very small and stuff. This has a big wow, this is really crappy. Look at that. It's got a big line through the middle of it. That's crazy. Huh. Anyway, but I wanted to show you because this first one, Magician's Nephew here, has what I've been calling a flip print. I'll show you what that is. So you can see here the rest of these pages are all, well, I can't really show you like that. You can see they're all pretty normal. Alright, but a few pages back, let's see if I can find them, right here. Okay, so like here, you can see, like here's the page number it's supposed to be. This is page 136. Okay, and up here is page 60 and 61. I'm calling this a flip print because, or a split print, because the pages are split wrong. And you can see like how messed up this is. Like, I've never seen a misprint like this ever. Like ever. Like even like where's it here? Like right here, look, like here's the top for chapter 7, what happened at the front door. And then down here is the end of a chapter, the flight at the lamppost. See, like, but this, okay, so this is page, what page would this be? 86. So what happened at the front door? So that would be way back here. What happened at the front door? "Now, slave, how long am I to wait for my chariot?" thundered the witch. Actually, it would be a witch, so it'd be, "Now, slave, how long am I to wait for my chariot?" Anyway, but I've never seen a book that, like, misprinted like this, and so I don't know if it's worth anything. Like, I went to... Okay, here, looking at me now, I'm gonna like, put you down so you're, like, staring at the ceiling or something, because I can put my books back. So... Hi. Looking at my nose. So, but, like, I've never seen a misprint like this. Like, ever. I've never seen something like this. So I don't know if it's worth any money, if it's worth value, or like what, like what's going on. So like I'm debating, because I went to Barnes and Noble today to see if they would swap it, and they said they would. They said they would swap it, which is pretty cool. So, oh, and the books fit in here so freaking tight. It's like, like seriously, like I can't even get this one in. It's like, like they're so, there we go, jeez. It's so snug, they fit in there so snug. It's insane. So there's the last battle cover art, and I guess this is Prince Caspian. Yeah, but anyway, so I went to Barnes & Noble to see about getting them to swap, and they said they would. They said they would, but at the time they didn't have anything to swap with. So, well, where's my can? Oh, fuck, my can is somewhere else. I guess I'll just use go get it. So, oh, we're gonna get dark for a second. So yeah, so I went to Barnes & Noble, and they said that they would swap it for me. And it turns out they had the separate books, but they didn't have a box set. So, they didn't have a box set. So I'm like, alright, whatever. So they said, well, do you want us to order a set so you can swap? And instinctively, I'm like, well, yeah, of course. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, if I get another set to swap, like, I don't know. So I'm honestly thinking of saving this copy I have. I'm gonna put these away. Actually, I'll just put them over here on my desk. On my desk. This is my desk. I got a whole bunch of crap here. Here's this fruit water I've been drinking. It's really good. Got that. PSP, glasses case, deodorant, charger, case, DS, antibiotics bottle, all that kind of stuff. This is actually Eldest. That's the next book I'm going to read for the Inheritance series, which I actually bought the last book of, like, I don't know, like a year ago when it came out. Like, I bought it and I never read it because I was still reading the third one. Well, then I stopped reading the third one, and I was doing other stuff like college, and then I never got around to picking it up again, so I have to reread this one. Even though there's a synopsis in the beginning of each next book, like in the beginning of this one, it's like the synopsis for Aragon, which I've read like 2 or 3 times, so I know the story, so I don't really forget. And this one I know most of, but there's some parts I don't remember. Like, I remember this one is a lot of, like, sneaky traveling. I remember that. But anyway, no, so this Narnia book, I'm, like, wondering if I put it on eBay, or, like, put pictures up online, like, if anyone will recognize that type of misprint. Because I know there's some misprints where, like, you get the same pages. Like, I was doing some research this morning, and, like, there was an article on Yahoo. Well, it wasn't really an article. It was like a question and answer on Yahoo. A girl had the last Harry Potter book, the Deathly Hallows, and she had a double print, which is where 2 sequence of pages follow each other. Because when they print books, hardcover and softcover, I guess, or hardcover books, they print them in, like, bindings. Like, I don't know if you can see it on here. On this one, let me see if you can see it. Can you see it? Not really. Well, you can kind of see it. Let me see if you can see it better from the top. You can kind of see it, not really. But anyway, like they'll print like this much, okay, and then they'll print this much, and then they'll print this much, and then they'll print this much, and then they'll print, you know, like sections, and then they'll put the sections all together, and then bind the book. Well, what happened is she had gotten two of the same section, so her book read like the same like 30 pages, and then another 30 pages, and then it picked up where the third section would be, you know, like the next section. So it was like pages 100 through 130, and then 100 through 130 again, and then 190 through 210, like that kind of thing. And like there's been like misprints where like names are wrong and like other stuff like that, but I didn't happen to come across anything where it's like mine, where it's a split print. So I don't know. But I posted on Twitter, and Rock Paper Mario tweeted back at me. Oh, did I cut my leg? What is that? What is that? What is it? Oh, I did. Oh, I did cut my leg on something. Huh? Cut my leg on something, and I was bleeding. I didn't even know. It like scabbed. I didn't even know. Anyway, Rock Paper Mario was saying that, you know, it's interesting to get a misprint and then like to check like secondhand stores to get another copy of the book, which I could go do. I could just go get another copy of Prince Caspian, or not Prince Caspian, the Magician's Nephew. So I'll see, because I gave Barnes & Noble my phone number so they'd call me if when they got it in, because they had to order it. But maybe I'll just go to like a secondhand store and pick up a copy of the Magician's Nephew. Although I don't know how common that book is, because the most common Narnia books are Lion, Witch, Wardrobe, and the Prince Caspian. So I don't know. Or maybe they're all common in that those are the only two I've just heard of, so I don't know. And then I think it was White Mage Serenia. I could be wrong. It might not be White Mage Serenia, but it could be. The hashtag, or the at mentioned is at capital W, capital H, capital M, underscore Serenia. So I'm thinking that might be White Mage Serenia. But yeah, I think that might be him. Oh, I gotta put it back up on my toilet paper roll. This is where I put my phone when I'm down here, that toilet paper roll. It's like the only spot in the basement where I get reception. So, the only spot I get reception down here is right there. And he said to keep it for collector's value, but I don't know how much collecting value it'll have. I'll have to do more research and see. So, because I'm really not a collector. I just like books, and I like books in like pristine condition, you know? Like I try not to bend the bindings or anything. Oh, the air went off. Oh, I sound a lot louder now. Jeez. So, I don't know. What else has been going on? Well, I finished the Twilight series, finally. That was a boring ending. The ending was so boring. I can't even tell you. So, overall, the series I would put at, like, I wouldn't even say decent. I would say an easy read. Like, you don't even have to be a dedicated reader to read that book. It's so easy to read. The story is subpar. The characters are meh. There's not a lot of character development. And I don't know. The last book was kind of cool because you met more vampires than just the Cullens and the Volturi. So it's like, ugh. But okay, well I'll go into slight detail about all the books. The first book, Twilight, is Bella meets Edward. She finds out he's a vampire. They try to start a relationship. Second book, Edward leaves Bella. He goes into Italy or wherever, and Bella starts forming a friendship/relationship with Jacob. Jacob thinks that the relationship is going to go somewhere. Bella still loves Edward. Bella complains because Edward's gone. And then the end of the book, she meets up with Edward again, and everyone's happy. The third book is more of like the Quillettes, which are the werewolves, versus the vampires. And like there's the one antagonist vampire, Victoria, starts like a newborn vampire army to come and kill Bella and the Cullens. And then everyone kind of bonds, and the werewolves help the Cullen vampires defeat these newborns. So that's Eclipse. Let's see. Breaking Dawn is Bella and Edward get married, and they have a fling, and then Bella, as she's still human, becomes pregnant with Edward, or Edward's baby somehow, miraculously, I don't know. And then Bella has the baby. Jacob imprints on the baby, which is kind of like that's why Jacob was so in love with Bella, is because like part of her soul or whatever was going to be transferred into Renesmee, who he imprints on. And Renesmee is a half vampire, half human. So she's not an immortal child like the Volturi are against, because I guess you're not supposed to make child vampires or something. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, she's half human, half vampire, and the Volturi got a tip-off that she might have been an immortal child, so now Bella's a vampire, and she's like a anomaly for newborns because she's not like crazy and everything. She's in control of herself. So anyway, so the Volturi is going to come and extinguish Renesmee. They're going to kill her. And like they're trying to do all this stuff, and then the end of the book, which I assumed would hopefully be like this really cool like battle between the Cullens and these other vampire covens versus the Volturi, and it turns out just being like this weird like back and forth negotiating thing between the Volturi and the other coven, and Bella has like this like her vampire ability is to do like a shield of some sort. I don't really quite get the purpose. Well, I get the purpose, but I don't understand really how it comes about. But she can like shield people and vampires from attacks and like other stuff. Because like the end of the book, like Jane and Felix, was it Felix or Alec? Alec. Yeah, they like try attacking the vampires and they can't because Bella's got this shield around them and stuff. So it's kind of interesting. But like nothing exciting happens at the end of the book, and everyone was happily ever after. It's seriously like, buh. It's so boring. It's like meh, and like the way it's written, I expected like the end of it, I expected there to be more, which there was. Like there was supposed to be another book, but I guess Stephanie Meyer, like part of it got leaked and she never finished writing it. So whatever. But the series is like subpar. I didn't give it really that much recognition. So, but the Aragon series, which most people call it the Aragon series, but the Inheritance series is where it's at. That's where it's at. You can see in this book, you can see here how I made little dents in it. So, but this is actually a decent series. I like it. I like this book. It was pretty good. The chapters aren't incredibly long. I mean, they're like what, like 10, 15 pages each. So, but I like this one because it doesn't focus on just one set of characters. It like jumps around. You can see here it says like a synopsis of Aragon, book 1 of Inheritance, and there's like a little like 4-page synopsis, and then the next book starts. Twin Disaster. There's a lot of chapters in this book. Yeah, there's a lot. I know that. Let's see. So let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 50, 2, 4, 6, 8, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, 72, 4, 74 chapters. Pronunciation guide and glossary, acknowledgments, brief history of Alagacia, complete list of people and creatures, places, and things. Sneak peek of book 3, which I have. So, and they made a movie out of the first book, and it sucked. Let's see, where is this? What chapter is this? This is Light and Shadow, an excerpt from the 3rd chapter of the 3rd book. Oh yeah, that's when they return to Trondheim. Yeah, I remember that. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and read this one next. It'll be pretty cool. There's like this postery thing that was in here too. I tried keeping it in the book, but it just doesn't want to stay. It's like a poster. That's the dragon that's on the 3rd book, but that's not his name. This is it might be, well, it might, actually that is the name of the dragon, but the name of the book is Persinger. It's a pretty cool dragon picture. So, I don't know where all the covers are for all these. I know the first one I got in paperback, so it didn't have a cover on it. Like a wrap cover. This one I know how to wrap cover. I don't know where the wrap cover for 3 is, but I know where the wrap cover for 4 is because it still has the cover on it. So, oh, it's not too bad again. But yeah, so I'm probably going to read this series while I wait for my Narnia books to come. And then after this one, I'm probably going to reread Lord of the Rings. So, but I might reread Lord of the Rings first. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Also, one thing I noticed about this camera, which I don't really appreciate, I don't like, is if there's no sound coming in, it makes like this sound. Like, it's really weird. Like, here, I'll like not talk for a second so you can hear. See, it like makes that sound. So, fruit water. Tangerine lime. Oh, it's really good. And the air kicked on again, like I figured it would. So, but I think I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I'm either going to read, play through Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga a 4th time, just so I can get all the areas down, and or probably play Final Fantasy the After Years Crystals story. Do this the night. That's the last one, I think. The Crystals in the After Years. So I'll do that. But anyway, yeah, that's all. So, bye. I guess I don't know. I guess bye is very informal. Bye. Yeah, I don't know the formal outro. Catch you guys later. I guess. I don't know.